Hey guys, Nina Soul here with House of Spiritual Vibes. I am going to do another daily reading for everybody. So today is 7/13. Really good numbers for me. So I was like, let me celebrate with another reading. I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I really enjoy interacting with you guys, so it gives me another reason to just to be on here and to hopefully assist anybody with some insight, some clarity, some knowledge, some whatever it is that we're needing today. Like, let's just let the divine go ahead and assist us in this today. So I'm getting my candles lit. I know you guys hear me using my long neck lighter. Usually I like to use like a match or an incense, but today I am burning sage, and this is sage dressed with dragon's blood, which I will be offering on my shop very soon. It is the bomb. It is super yummy. I love it so much. So today I am actually going to incorporate, I have some coffee that I went ahead and poured myself. I'm going to incorporate my coffee with my pebbles, and I might even use my Halloween Oracle deck. So, you guys, I just got this deck. I want to say I've been connecting with it for about 2 weeks now. I've been connecting with it for about 2 weeks now. It is super beautiful. Like, I really love this deck. I had actually seen one of my witchy sisters. She works with this deck very often. She has the Halloween Oracle and she has the Halloween Tarot. But I was so drawn to this deck, and we had actually carried it in the shop for a while. So I did see it, and I'm like the type where I'm like, no, because if I like it, then I'm going to want it, and blah, blah, blah. So I didn't really take too much time to look at it, but my sister's been sending me, like, Snapchats and things like that with all her, showing the specific deck. And the more she showed it, look at that. The more she showed it, the more I was like, I need it in my life. So I got myself one. So if you guys are interested in getting the Halloween deck at all, the Oracle deck, you guys could let me know. I will be able to get these. I will be able to offer them to you if you would like to purchase one for yourself. It is a really nice deck, and this is an Oracle deck. So this is a little bit different from tarot. What's nice about it is that if you're just getting into doing readings for yourself, these are really nice because it pretty much says what, I mean, the underworld, where all things pause and begin again. Like, this pretty much tells you, like, when you look at this card, you see, like, this skull right here representing the ending of something. Then you see this pomegranate, this juicy pomegranate, just pouring into this stream of water, right? And there's, like, you just see that represents new life. Like the pomegranate still has this greenery on it, which some of us will use to represent prosperity, abundance, health, heart, love, things like that. So there's an ending, and then there's the beginning of something. So these are very easy to read. These I have seen, I believe I've seen Tequila also using these. I have to ask her. I think she had them. I think I saw her showing these one time. But you can, I got some wax, some candle wax on that card. You guys, you can use these in your spell work as well. So if you're doing a protection spell, you can actually use this card as a representation of the energy that you are channeling for your spell. So I really love oracle cards. If you guys do not have an oracle deck, I highly recommend and suggest it. And if you are wanting any like suggestions, like if you like, say you like, I have another witchy sister that her goddess is Isis. So I actually found her an oracle deck that is themed with Isis. And let's see, I'm trying to think what else. There's so many different decks out there, you guys. So if you guys need any help with finding a deck that might work for you or that you'll feel connected with, just let me know, and I will happily assist you in guidance for finding a deck for yourself. Okay, so with all that said, let's get started. I have my pebbles right here. I will go ahead and shuffle these. I'm actually going to take a little sip of this coffee before I get started, just because it really assists me in tapping into these divine messages that are given. So I really like to just take a minute and just, you know, take a sip of this. I have my little spoon wand. I love this. This actually came in the first candle that I had bought from Spellbound Baths. Here it is. You guys seen the video that I did with the candle, the teacup candle. So you see me using it. I do use it when I'm doing my readings, and you guys can see normally, because I have the other cup exactly like this one. It's like a matching pair. So that cup I also use for my tea leaves when I'm doing a reading. Like I use different cups for different readings. So for example, this cup right here, this cup has like different symbols around, like for example, I'm a Libra. So when I'm doing a reading just for myself, or just that I'm tapping into this energy, I will usually have it on the Libra. If somebody else is drinking from this cup, I'll ask them to go ahead and turn it to their zodiac sign. And then it will represent their energies or anything like that. But for right now, since I'm the one who's drinking this coffee, I'm not drinking with the intention for this message to be for me. This message is going to be what I'm needing to tell you guys who are viewing this video right now. So I am drinking this. I have it turned towards my Libra right here, my scales, my balance. I'm using my little wand, which I love so much. Like I said, I got this little wand in the first teacup candle that I had gotten from Spellbound Baths. Look, I still got the tag attached to it. So if you guys are interested, you guys can go ahead and look her up, Spellbound Baths. I want to say she has a website. I thought she had an Etsy. I was wrong. I think she actually has like a legit like website. So if you guys Google Spellbound Baths, I'm sure she'll come up. And this candle is called Exhale. So I really love that. And then after that wax is all done, I'm going to clean that candle out, and I'm going to go ahead and use it for doing my tea leaf or coffee readings. Alright, let's get started, right? Well, it's really good. Okay. This here. Divine Spirit Guides, Ancestors, God and Goddess, we ask that today you give us some answers, some guidance, and assist us in just knowing what it is that we need to focus on, setting our focus in the right direction. We ask that you give us some insight, give us some answers as to what we are needing to leave behind in the past, what we need to move on towards in the future, and things and ways of how we can make our lives better. Okay, this is good. Oh, that was face down. Okay. This is good. Like, it's so crazy because I was just talking about my scales and balance and Libra, and one of these are actually talking about balance, talking about justice, talking about bringing things into balance, and let's see. And you know, the coffee is going to help also with getting more messages through this. So hold on one second. All right. So what we have right here in the past, we actually have, so the past is talking about a work environment. It's talking about a past business, a past job, something that you had been trying to build on before. So it does talk about this. It talks about this past experience of, and it is dealing with career, it's dealing with business, it's dealing with with a financial job, something that you had invested in. So it does talk about investments in the past. In the present, it's talking about justice, some type of bringing into balance, how this is no longer a part of your present moment, and now you're finding balance. But however, right here, what I should do, you have to be very careful and very cautious of trickery right now. There is some trickery going on. There is some manipulation going on. You might have a close connection with somebody who is a narcissist. This right here, this is the crow. So this talks about tricksters, trickery. So what you should do is beware of trickery. Beware of trickery because there is something that could potentially affect your balance and what it is that you're creating right now, and your balance in life, your balance within yourself. If you do not do anything about this, if you do not beware of trickery, and you just go about things, you know, just you have to be careful who you trust. I cannot stress this enough. You have to be careful who you trust. Who you trust with your personal business, your personal life stories, who you trust in what you tell. Like if you confide in somebody and you're talking about a situation or a specific person, and then this person could very well go back and fly and tell that other person, like, hey, so and so is doing this, so and so is doing that. Um, that's this person is between this and this. So this person could actually destroy your balance, and this person could go back and stir things up from your past that will affect your present moment. So be aware of this person. Um, because if you do nothing about it, this person is going to affect your path. They're going to affect your journey, where it is that you're going. If you have dreams and desires, and you're motivated to go in a new direction, this person right here could affect that. So this is why you have to be very cautious. um, somebody somebody that somebody that I really look up to had told me, you are your own best friend. You cannot trust anybody like you can trust yourself. So trust your intuition. If you feel that there is somebody that is sketchy, don't put your trust in them. Don't tell them more than what they need to know. Less is more. Just, you'll know who this person is, because they'll start to ask you a lot of questions. They'll want to know everything, like how you're feeling, what you're thinking. Like they'll want to know everything about this situation, because that information is knowledge. So if this person knows that much about you, you're giving this person power. You don't want to give an outer source of yourself. You don't want to give that person power. It's different if you have somebody that's just as invested in your personal life as you are, such as your spouse, um, you know, I can't really say like any friends or anything like that, because the only person that I really tell my secrets to is my husband and my dogs. I just don't I don't tell people more than what they need to know because you never know how long they're going to be around. So it does tell you to be careful of this person, of this situation. Be cautious. And then right here we have luck. So the future, you have a lot of luck on your side. The future is going to be amazing. Keep in mind, you have to take these warning signs as exactly that, a warning. It is a warning. It is a clear warning. But if you do everything correctly, you protect yourself, you set boundaries, you don't go around telling people more than what they need to know. You just keep things very vague, because why should somebody have to know the details of your life if they're not invested in you? They don't need to. It's for a lot of people, sometimes it's just juicy. Sometimes it's just, it's a habit of just wanting to gossip, wanting to talk, wanting to get more information, intel. You don't want to give them that. You don't want to satisfy their craving for being in other people's business. Just stay in your lane, focus on you, put your protection down, be careful of the people you surround yourself with, be cautious, and if you do all this, your future, you got a lot of luck coming towards you. There's things that you've been wishing for. Your wishes are going to come true. Your dreams are going to come true. Like, there's going to be so much wonderful stuff that's going to happen in your future. So you have to protect that starting now. Keep yourself in balance. Leave these things in the past. Beware of people who do not have your best interests at heart. People can spit some game at you. They can tell you that they love you and they care about you and they're there for you, but really truly, time will show and time will tell. And you don't want to take this person into this future. This person and this trickster that you have around you is meant to stay. They can stay in the past. You're moving on with your balance, you're going places, and your dreams are going to come true. So that's what I have to say for that. So those are your pebbles right there. Now let's see what your coffee has to say. Oh, hold on. I want to feel like let's see. Let me move this cuz I don't like stacking stuff. I don't know. I feel like I'm like disrespecting my board or something. Okay, let me move this. This is my working, where I do some of my workings, my spell work. So you're going to see some wax and oil. That's how you know it's being used. It's being used and it's being loved. So here we go. Now we're going to do your coffee. And then I think I'm going to do a 1-card draw for the oracle. Just so I don't keep you guys too long. I want to make this nice, short, simple, and sweet. All those S's. Short, simple, and sweet. Excuse me for my slurping. Okay. Okay. So we're dealing with a lot of lunar energies, a lot of moon energies, the divine feminine energies. So this is tapping into this balance of energy. So if you are somebody who tends to be in mostly during the day, really try to get some night hours, like where you're just sitting outside and just like listening to the night breeze. Even if you have a window open, sit near that window, connect with that energy, meditate, do some meditation with that energy. And then right here too, we're also dealing with, we're more female, more women signs, more goddess signs. So really connect with that energy within yourself. I feel like this reading might be for a woman, It might be directed towards a female. Now that I'm seeing, like, there's two signs right here representing a woman. So really connect with your goddess power. Like, we all have this divine goddess energy within us. And you guys, when you connect with that energy, there is nothing and nobody that can stop you. You're just like, it's just like, you know, like, you just, nothing, you can't be stopped. You just become the shit. So just become the shit, and don't allow this, like, this past and these people, do not allow that to, like, interfere with what it is that you are doing right now, what you're doing in this moment. Let's see. Then we are also dealing with, okay. Yeah, your spirituality definitely has been getting you, almost like you've been questioning your power. You've been questioning your gifts. You've been questioning your intuition. You know what? Like, this is right here that, like, so you already know who this, where are you? You already know who this trickster is. Where is he? He's somewhere up in here. Hold on, let me, right here. You already know who this trickster is. You know who this trickster is. You're questioning your intuition. Your intuition is telling you, your intuition is guiding you and saying, do not trust this person. Like, you can't, like, and but then you got this, like, your ego is saying, no, maybe I'm wrong about so and so, maybe they really do care about me, maybe, you know, like, you're like, no, your intuition is telling you, like, do not trust this person, and for good reason, because has this person has it in them, some ugliness that they don't want to see you happy for whatever reason. And most of the time it's because it's something that is within themselves. It's their problem, it's not yours. It's just they tend to take it out on the people around them. So stop questioning your intuition. You already know, the signs have already shown you that you need to be aware of this person. Your intuition has already told you that. Be aware of this person. Do not give them more chances. If they fuck up, then you need to do yourself a favor and just allow yourself to separate from them with peace. Never with anger, never with hate. Never with anything like that. Allow them to go in peace. And that is the best way that you deal with people like that. You deal with situations like that. And a lot of times people that you separate yourself from, they might want to know why. They might want a reason. Sometimes you don't have to give them a reason, because sometimes giving them a reason is just going to be more of a reason to argue than to just leave it alone, you know? However, giving them closure is key. You know, you don't want to leave things up in the air, especially when you're trying to manifest your dreams, your desires, your goals. Like, you got things that you're doing and you don't need bad karma to come back to you. You don't need that. So everything that you do, you want to do it in a peaceful, loving manner. And yes, we can love people from a distance. We can love people knowing that they're not healthy to be around or to have within our lives. So that is okay. That is you loving yourself. Okay, let's see what these oracles have to say. You know what? I'm going to pick 3 just because I like doing things in threes. Threes is a very, 3 is a very symbolic number. It's a meaningful number. It's a very magical number. It's a powerful number. 3 is a very powerful number. And I love how big these cards are. Like, look at how big that is. It's like almost my whole hand. This one's kind of sticking out to me, so I'm going to go with this one. Okay. Alright, let's see what these oracles have to say. Look at that. Talking about your trickster friend again. Oh, girl. Blind spots. So there's somebody that's manipulating your mind, manipulating your thoughts, making you doubt yourself, making you question what it is that you're wanting to do with your life. It comes from a place of them not being able to do it, so they want to keep, misery loves company. So they're wanting to keep you there too. Um, so they're kind of feeding you, like they're feeding you thoughts. They're putting a lot of things into your head, and a lot of the things that they're putting into your head is doubt. There there is a line between criticism and constructive criticism. So when somebody who cares about you and they're telling you things for to help you in coming from a place of love, and then there are people that will tell you things coming from a place of, I can't say hate. Um, I can't say hate. It's not necessarily. It comes from their brokenness. I can't say that these people don't hate you. They're broken. They're damaged. They're not healthy in their minds and their emotions within themselves. They have low self esteem. They have insecurities. Their confidence is very low. So this is not somebody that's intentionally trying to destroy you and they're out to get you. This is somebody that does not want to change their ways, and they are projecting their lives upon you. So they're making their story your story. So definitely you need to separate from this person. Maybe not forever, maybe not permanently, but until they get their shit together, or at least set some healthy boundaries and saying like, hey, this is you, this is not my story, this is my story. And if you're gonna continue to do this, I have to care about myself enough to say I cannot be around you. I can love you from a distance, but I cannot be around you until you fix yourself, because this way that you're being is not good for me. And that's okay to do that. So then we got the cauldron right here, synergy and healing. So exactly like how I said, this person is coming from a place of they're just not right. It's not that they are a horrible, ugly person, but they've been through some ugly things. They've been through some ugly, traumatic experiences, and these experiences, because they have not healed from them, are affecting their ways of how they love others, their relationships with others. And this is relationships including friendships, romantic relationships, how they are with their family, different things like that. This is just, there's needing to be some healing and just coming back into balance for this person. And then the werewolf, exploring wildness. So exploring your wildness, this is kind of where like you, and it's funny because this moon was already being shown, like this lunar energy, this is being shown for you. So you see this moon behind this werewolf, right? You see how this werewolf is like, this nighttime is just like making him a beast. Like this is the energy you need to connect with, because you tend to be too soft. And I say this lovingly. I say this with love. This is a constructive criticism, okay? You tend to be too gentle, you tend to be too nice, you tend to be too sweet, you tend to be too passive about things. And you allow this person to do this to you. So you have to put your foot down. You have to become this werewolf. And this is why it makes such total sense. See, so the pebbles, the coffee, the oracles. It makes total and complete sense because they talk about lunar energies, connecting with a lunar energy, your divine goddess energy. Like, you need to become a beast and you need to start sticking up for yourself. Like, you need to start being this person that does not allow this stuff to happen, because you know it, you realize it, you acknowledged it, your intuition tells you this, but yet you still continue to be a sweet softy, and like and you're doing it out of love, and because you weren't taught to, like, you weren't taught to stand up for yourself. You weren't taught that, but this is something you have to teach yourself. This is something that connecting to lunar energies is going to assist you in empowering yourself. So with that being said, now I can go ahead and give a recommendation. So this is my whole purpose of doing readings, is because I need a way to be able to diagnose people who come to me seeking help. A lot of times people will message me what can you recommend for me? And it's like, well, I don't know you, you know, I haven't met you. And a lot of people I don't have a chance to sit with face to face, because some people are contacting me from different parts of the world needing help. So this is my way of being able to tap into your energies, and I love it. This is my system. This is how I do it. I work my pebbles, I sip my coffee, I pull my oracles, you know. So that's it. This is my reading, you guys. I like incorporating different things. Sometimes I'll do tarot, sometimes I'll drink tea, sometimes I'll just do the pebbles. So yesterday you guys seen me just do the pebbles. Today you're getting a dose of pebbles, coffee, oracle. And then I get to diagnose you, and I get to tell you what will assist you in becoming this person that you need to be, to know who it is that's doing this to you, and how to proceed with whether or not you need to create some separation or some distance with this person. So right here I'm going to recommend that you guys work with the Rainbow Moonstone. Rainbow Moonstone, you guys, this stone has goddess energy. This stone is exactly moonstone. It works with lunar energies, the moon. So this stone right here carries that energy, that lunar energy, and it also carries the energy of the divine goddess. So when you guys are needing that stone that is gonna assist you in being a strong, dominant, when needed, I'm not saying you're going to be a complete, like, biatch or anything, but a strong, dominant woman, a strong woman, a warrior woman, a warrior goddess. This is the stone. The Rainbow Moonstone is the stone that you guys want to work with. You can wear this. You can have it wrapped, wear it as a talisman to connect with the energies. You can carry it in your pocket. You can use it as a worry stone. You can use it when you're doing your moon rituals, your moon ceremonies, when you're doing moon meditations, when you're connecting with the moon. You guys definitely want to work with this moon energy. I'm telling you, this energy, like, if you've been feeling like, what do I need to do to make things just better, connect with that energy at night. It is going to turn you into a beast, and not like a beast where you're like a horrible person, but where you start to have control over things, and you know that you have that power, and you start to be a little bit more aggressive, because you have to find your balance, exactly like how I said, my Libra. You know, Libra, the scales, finding that balance. You can't be too soft, and you can't be too much of a beast. You know, you have to find that common ground between the two. You can't, you know, like, if you're like this, you know, if you're too nice, and you're too sweet, and you're too giving, and you deal with too much, and you're too passive about things, people are going to walk all over you. People are going to manipulate you. You're going to attract narcissists. Like, I swear, they can smell that shit in the air. They can smell somebody that has insecurities. They can, like, they whiff it out somehow, and then you become their victim. So that's it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give it a thumbs up, and I will continue to do these more because I enjoy them. I mean, I get to sit here, have coffee with you guys. I'm working on growing my personal channel, which is Nina Soul's channel. It's here on YouTube. If you type in Nina Soul in that little magnifying glass, I'll pop up. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. When I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing a free giveaway. So definitely go there and show some support. I really, really appreciate it. I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your continued love and support. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys at the next video. Divine blessings to you today, tomorrow, and always. Ashe.